Alright everyone, welcome back to Automotive Anatomy. I thought about doing a different intro, but I was like, that doesn't sound right. I was gonna be like, hey, yo. See, it doesn't sound right. Anyways, welcome back everyone. So today we're gonna show some love and support to the Honda HQ in Torrance. As you guys know, they've been doing, I wanna say bi-monthly? I think it's bi-monthly. I can't remember, I think it's once a month or bi-monthly. Orange light. Let's see if that Tesla passes it. Of course, because why wouldn't you? Anyways, let's slow down for orange lights, guys. It's probably top Honda meet in Southern California, just specifically with Hondas. And so we're gonna go show some love and support. I think this is like the fourth one that we've gone to, or the third one. The last time I didn't go, and I really felt like I missed out on just such quality of cars. A lot of personalities come from all over the world to show support. So anywho, let's get you guys there. Hopefully you guys see something that is interesting. I'm really gonna take my time and to show the car's details, so it may be a two-part video, we'll see, but I'm definitely gonna try to just aim to take my time. All right, let's try this, everyone. $100 gas right there. Yeah. So pretty. Silver. Very nice. All right, so you guys can tell we made it. Man, what a lineup of NSXs. Beautiful cars. So we're here in Torrance, Honda's HQ, and yeah, it should be a good time. They unloaded the CRX. I saw them cruising on the freeway. The CRX is nasty. Oh, it looks like it's such a great platform. All right, guys, so we made it. Another beautiful morning here in Long Beach County. I think that's where it is, Torrance. I always say that Long Beach has second best weather. San Diego, of course, has the first one. Morning. But like I said, I'm gonna really try to take my time to showcase as much as I can of the cars and just the details. So a couple S2000s came in early. Got a couple good parking spots. I don't know what the theme is or who the special guest is. I know Honda Pro Jason is gonna come over from Chicago. I think last week it was like, or last month was Big Mike and some other personalities. So right off the bat, I love this orange S2000. I think every time I see orange, I just love it. I think cars can, there's certain cars that look funky in orange. Like I'm thinking like, maybe we don't have the power to back it up. Maybe I'm just making up things, but man, this is absolutely crazy. Matching cage, beautiful S2000. I love the calipers painted orange. BBK up front, nice little splitter. So like I said, most likely it's gonna be a two-part video, just because I really want to take my time and showcase, you know, sometimes the fitment on the cars and little things like that, little details that you guys are always saying like, hey, can you show more of the interior? And I sometimes bypass it. I really like the bucket seats, black and orange. Very, very clean interior. I like the door cards. Beautiful. Yeah. I really like the stripe on this S. It gives me the 90s vibe. Love it. Really like it. Very cool. Dialing the parking and the fitment. Beefy tire setup on this S. Very cool. Super nice. Morning, man. Very nice. So it looks like the S2000 is wanting to come out and show some support. They came here early because there's a lot of them, and they got the whole first 2-row seats. So I think for the first 10 minutes of the video is going to be pretty much an S2000 meet. Of course, we don't mind it. I think the S2000 is such a great platform. It would be cool if Honda was to do something similar, but we'll take it even if it's hybrid, you know. Rear-wheel drive manual, but that's not where the money's at. The crossovers is where the money's at, sadly. Man, just love how calm. Weather's perfect. Big wheels, big BB stop tech. It's a big caliper. Wow. Like I said, the interior shots is always like I always kind of bypass them. I don't know why. I forget in the moment, you know, and I'm like, oh yeah, maybe I should have shown that. A lot of you guys, especially if you drive the same chassis, you guys are thinking about buying a certain seat or buying a certain wheel, and sometimes you're just curious, like how would it look? I see some nice cars. Let me see. Let me see if I can stop by over here before they put the music really, really loud. Promise, I'll be back to that row. But I saw an S over here that got my attention a lot. I think it's because it's K-Series. Yeah. Very cool. Global Time Attack. Wow. Morning, man. Beautiful. I think I saw this one already a while back. Look at the interior. It's perfect. FK8. Love the green. Very nice. So let's check it out. Another angle of the interior. The angle on this FK. Very stockish. But it's where the money's at. Supercharge. Very nice.
And it's only on one side. One side's gas, the other side.
Really like the aggressiveness on the car itself, but that setup that they have is reliable. I don't know how much power it may be pushing, but the cool thing is that if something breaks, they can swap it. The FKA right here with a little like livery. Let me step this way.
What time did you guys do?
So I like the fact that they have vendors. I think it's cool that, you know, vendors can come in and showcase their products. It's nice. Little EK here. Very clean interior. Wow. Yeah, steering wheel. Let's go over to the other side because that steering wheel looks in perfect condition. The texture on the actual steering, you guys can see it. Such mint. S2000 cluster, nice. Very, very, very clean car. Obviously one of my favorite colors. The DAP. Beautiful NSX. Morning. We've seen these little Honda in the various events. Always a blast. Always nice to see. The owner takes care of her really, really nicely, and she's always supporting the channel. She's always supporting just different events. So definitely cool to see this car. I personally love, I know it's not everyone's taste, but I love how like she has all these personality details and little additions and inside her car. You know, it's her home away from home, so she wants to make it. Seems like she's really into gardening, and that's cool, man. That's awesome. Very clean yet not so simple car. I think those fenders are added on metal, if I'm not mistaken, and yeah, I mean, very, very cool car. Check out the CRX that got unloaded here with the hashboard. Oh, VTech Academy made it out. That's cool. One of my favorite cars. Just the simplicity of being a B16 is it, I think? B20. Keeping it B series. It's loud. It boogies for sure, I think. This is what Honda to me is all about. Changing the aero but keeping it, you know, B series NA. It's like the old school way of building a car. I love the headlights, non-headlights. I think that's such a cool piece. Man, way to reduce weight but still maintaining it, you know, looking like a car. I love that. Very cool. Wow, what an amazing CRX. We saw, the last time I saw this car actually was a while back, and it was, I think the first time I saw it, let me see if I can put it in there. There you go. The first time I saw it was at Art of Attack meet, like I think 2 years now. It's been a bit, and I was just mesmerized how loud and aggressive this car is. And you know, I believe I reached out to the owner for an interview, but I don't think we were able to make it happen. I understand, you know, that happens, but offer's still there. I think we would love to hear the story and obviously the way these cars sounds. Beautiful S right here. We get away from them so that way they can get their coverage. But yeah, this is cool, man. I love the lack of interior on this car. It must be super gnarly, just non-stop high revving, you know, B series. It's just, this is what it's all about, man. Beautiful. Such a nice car. And then check out the CRZ K-Swap by VTech Academy. I love the videos. I think they're really, you know, grassroots. There's no them do things for the algorithm. I think they just do them, and really appreciate them, all the work that they do, and coming all the way to Cali every event that they can. Even though they're in Arizona, I think it shows commitment, and we appreciate you guys. Definitely check out their YouTube channel, VTech Academy. Me, like whenever I'm recording, like if you're walking, just walk. Like you don't have to get away from my camera. Like you're doing your thing, you know. I don't have more right than you because I have a GoPro in front of me. Like you do what you have to do. Enjoy the car, especially if you got there before me. Like, yeah, man, no need to. I appreciate you guys like getting out of the way. Like, oh man, nah, it's cool, man. Like you guys do your thing, man. We're all here to enjoy the cars, and maybe in that moment you catch something like, oh, I really want to take a look at this, and yeah, this is the right moment. Speaking of the right moment, look at this. Very cool vent system here. So I am to assume that the hood, yep, there you go, look at that. How cool is that? The hood has those vents, and I'm assuming it goes towards the brakes, if I had to assume. Because the car's NA, so they're trying to work on the aero, so we're trying to make sure that things stay somewhat cool, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not a race car driver nor builder, so I'm just stipulating here. Look at that. That's cool. Speculating, not stipulating. Wow, okay, the interior looks very comfortable for like a race car, I guess, you know. I appreciate it, man. What's your name?
Lloyd.
Lloyd? Guys, nice to meet you. Guys, nice to meet you, man. One of these ones yours?
Oh, this mine.
Nice.
It is.
That one's really nice too. Yeah. Well, thanks for the support, man. I really appreciate you guys. Nice meeting you here. So, big shout out to the S2000 dudes, always showing support. Been a great chassis to show love. So, that's dope. Man, popular voice right here, huh? Where'd you park?
Right, the next row over, all the way down.
Gotcha. All right. I'll catch you in a little bit, man. Oh, look at this. So subtle. Molded? I want to make sure I don't want to hit nobody's mirrors. Look at this. This is rad. It's like molded-ish. Wow. Great, great, great execution. It's like the little things. Look at that. You can tell how wide the black one is. But obviously, since it's a black car, it just kind of gets lost in a way. So I really, really like that. Very cool. Very, very cool. Molded black S2000. Man, this came in early. This came early to party. Look at that. We've seen this one, but I still never get tired of cars like this, man. This is my jam. You guys know, like, time attack, aggressive, big fenders, canards, fender, I don't know, vents is what they call them. Everything. Like, that's my jam. This is absolutely my favorite type of cars. Don't get me wrong, I love seeing it depends on the occasion, right? Obviously, if I want to go to a nice dinner, like, I'm not trying to get, you know, something that smells like coolant everywhere, but for like this morning, just driving here, I would love to have something like this. Obviously for the track and things like that, but I think there's a place in time for every single car. Something that's super clean and simple, but then obviously the ratchety in me wants gutted interior and wants a whole bunch of stuff. That's cool. Look at that. Shout out to the photographers who are putting in the work. I know it's a lot of work to come in and just, you know, start shooting. It's a passion. We saw this S2000 at the last meet at the Breckie Car Club. I really like it. Very aggressive, yet clean. Man. So yeah, I don't know if it was like S2000 day. It could have been, because, or these dudes were like, hey, we're gonna get there at 4 in the morning, because all I see is S2000. Of course, not complaining. Very cool. S on bags. Regon Masters, supercharged. Sheesh. Everything. Everything on this car. Very nice.
Oh, that other one was 17. It was a Type 7, right? Yeah. The 7.5 is smaller. It's like a 16. The 17, but the 7.5, the 7 is like.
I wasn't kidding when I said the first 10 minutes of the video was going to be all S2000s. But why not? Why not? Look at this. You know, as I think this is like the 40th S2000 I'm recording, and they'll look different even though they have the similar or same parts. That's what I love about like the execution on certain cars. Like this yellow one, so pretty, spoon seat. So there you go, baller. Yellow is the move. Black wheels. It's just, yeah, it's perfect. So that's what I like. There's so much aftermarket support for the S2000 that no S can look the same unless you purposely go out of your way to make it look the same. Like that wide body black one, man, that thing is badass.
Basic, anybody can do.
You didn't see me, I was waving. Very clean car. Boosted? Gee. I've always said the only downside like I mentioned, this is super clean, right? This is perfect for like a nice dinner. Beautiful, beautiful. The only downside to S2000s, if I'm not mistaken, is that they don't like power. Not to say that every car does, you know, but I feel like the S2000s, you really have to do a little bit of magic to ensure that when you supercharge it or you turbocharge it, it can hold down the power. There's obviously they're meant to be NA, and suspension and aero I think does wonders for these cars. Yeah, I've been in supercharged and turbo NSX S2000s, and they just don't like the power, man. Or they can't put the power down, I should say. Not they don't like, they love it because the power band is pretty linear. But that's a not a complaint, but I think that's a challenge that owners always face in their S2000s when they're like, man, it's pushing 3 something or it's pushing 4 something and I can't put the power down. It's like, well, on paper, I guess 400 nowadays, it doesn't sound like much, you know, when some of these, you know, Dodges come out with 777 horsepower, but they also weigh like 8,000 pounds, so what's the point, you know? We like lightweight, power to weight ratio type of cars, and to me, I mean, I've been in so many different cars that I personally, I love 350 to 450. 450 to me is pushing it, not only for my driving skills, but I think for anything. Like 450 is more than enough at the track, it's more than enough at the canyon, like me personally. But obviously there's people out there who are like, nah, I think 550 is enough. It's like, okay, well, that's the beautiful thing about you know, being able to continue to build. It depends on what you want, right? Like I'm thinking right now, just top of my head, I'm thinking our buddy Brandon from We Have Shut Up, he's built some gnarly cars. I think the last giveaway car that I remember, his Integra, I think was 550, like close to 600 horsepower. And for a straight line, clearly it was fun. It was scary. It was really scary. But that thing just, you know, anti-lag and everything. I mean, fun car. All-wheel drive on top of that, so you can imagine it was just, yeah, out of the gentleman's way, you can just imagine how much fun it was. Excuse me. But that's it, right? It's a straight line type of car. Not to say that I'm Lewis Hamilton and I know how to drive, but maybe we lower the power, then you can take it around turns because you're not fighting the boost as much. Don't know if I'm making sense. To some people maybe I do, to some I don't. Speaking of a clean platform, it's perfect. Wow, such clean platform. Red and gold, red and bronze, doesn't go out of style. Beautiful. Morning fellas. So this is 2000 right here. Oh my god, the color. This one's nice, but the color on this one is great. Oh shit! I recognize you.
I interrupt you, man.
No, you're good. How are you? Where's your park?
Over there.
Did you just get here?
I've not been here since like 7:30.
Okay, then no.
Yeah.
That color, dude. I love this blue. Man. So you guys remember Chris putting his work out here? Thank you for making the podcast, and no, thank you, man, for making the time, because
Knew I would see you out here. Getting work done.
Well, it was funny though, because I was supposed to meet up with somebody, and he was like, "Hey, man, actually, I was planning on going to this meet. Like, are you going?" And I'm like, "Well, if you're planning, then I'll meet up with you some other time."
Yeah.
It's fine.
Nice.
Yeah,
man. Yeah, I'll let you do your business.
All right. Nice seeing you, Chris. Nah, you're good.
It came out really good.
Yeah, you like it?
Send me those pictures later too. Yeah, I really like your roller game is so good.
No,
I haven't gotten into roller.
I didn't really love the way it came out. So that means that we gotta meet up again so I can do a nice roller, you know?
I need to mentorship with you for your roller game. I want to start doing that.
What you're saying is you need a better mentor. Come on, Chris. I'll catch you in a little bit. Honda Pro Jason here with his CRZ. What's up, man?
What's up, man? How are you?
I'm doing well.
Good.
Aren't you gonna walk this? You're just driving
Oh
around?
no, this is way easier right now. At least I can get everything footage without. It'll be smoother. I get on this minute.
Nice seeing you, man.
I appreciate that, man. You as well.
Super rad. I've discussed Jason, I think, in the last podcast. No, in the Wash and Talk. Like I said, I don't think I would be able to do what he does, which is go away to different states. I mean, he's here in California, and if knowing him, he's probably leaving today. So he gets here today, leaves today. And that's just something that, man, like, mad respect. I just, me personally, wouldn't be able to do. Look at that. The color is similar to this one. Oh, look at this suspension setup. Wow. Wide. Wide. Very cool. Damn. T the world. Look at that. Love the color. Very clean. Like I said, so many S2000s, but they're not all made the same. And they may have similar parts, but then you have like this. This is crazy. Look at that. Shoo. Dope. By the way, this is super cool. Like older gentlemen just talking, enjoying their morning. That's cool. That's life right there. That is life, my friends. Look at this. Oh my goodness. The pro about this car, you have one of the most rare S2000s. The con is you have one of the most rare S2000s. So when you drive it, you really gotta be on the lookout. I mean, hence why the car is yellow, but still, you know, somebody. I feel like you can't take this car to like if you're here, you're like, oh man, I gotta stop by the grocery stores to get milk. You don't stop in this car. You just have to go home, get your daily driver, and go to this. Like, even if it's going out of your way, it's just being smart as opposed to just leaving it in the parking and then somebody comes and love taps one of the fenders, and then all of a sudden you're like, yeah, this isn't just a fender I can go replace. It's so that's, I guess, the challenge. It almost reminds me of when you go and get a big brake kit, right? It's cool until you realize that now you're locked into certain spec wheels. Like those wheels with not so high offset, like that's it. Like you can't use those because they're not gonna clear, or the design of the wheel, you know. So stuff that we do to our cars that are pro and cons, but ultimately, you know, it's part of the fun. I think if you can't have fun modifying your car, then what's the point? Look at this. Very clean, very nice setup. Silver with the Mac Blue wheels, or Mac Bluish wheels, but very cool setup. All right, so again, I love the fact that the HQ in Honda and Torrance continues to host. I think it's something that I don't know if some of us are taking for granted, but it's definitely pretty legendary. I think I saw a video, I can't remember the gentleman's name, that got hired recently, or somewhere recently, a few years back, to handle the historic Honda department, something like that. I can't remember. It was some video, and the gentleman was just pretty much saying like, oh yeah, like, so my job is to preserve and find anything Honda, anything from a radio to a motorcycle to obviously the generations of cars that they have inside. It's like my job is to preserve the perseverance of Honda. I don't know what his department or title is, and I think he was the one that pitched the idea to, you know, his higher ups or whoever, to say, hey, do you guys want to host a meet? And obviously, when I can only imagine how the conversation goes, right? Like, well, what do you mean a meet? Like just random people? No, like an organized event. And then on top of that, when they did the flyer months and months back, they committed. They put like 7 dates And I was just like, damn, that's you know, we're committing to 7 different meets, and I'm so appreciative of them that they have stuck by it. And it's not an easy event. To some people it might say, whoa, what's so hard about it? You just open your doors. And that's not the case. Don't leave your keys there, man. Don't leave your keys. And some people may say, well, what's so difficult about it? Well, what's difficult about it is that sometimes some people act dumb, and if he's the one who pitched the idea, anything and everything that anybody does in this event will reflect positively or negatively on him. And you know how they say, oh man, this is good, it's cool. You know how they say we can't have nice things? Like, we can't have nice things if people don't appreciate it. So definitely want to give a big shout out to whoever posted the idea to say, hey, let's host a meet and let's have a whole bunch of people just come through and hang out. Look at this legend. It's mint condition, beautiful. So this is like the OEM plus, actually no, it's just OEM section. Look at that, man. 3 legends in mint condition. Very cool. SI on bags. OEM hatchback. Beautiful Accord. Just perfect leather interior. Wow. Granny gold interior. Dig it. The gold has definitely grown on me a lot. I used to not like gold cars at all. I was like, now I'm like, yeah, I dig it. Beautiful. They should have made more with that engine in it. Nice EF, just chilling here. Now, technically it's a Honda meet, it's a Honda HQ, but all cars are appreciated, and I love to see different type of cars come through, such as 69 El Camino. Beautiful.
Good morning. I'm trying to reach Michelle.
Love it. Very clean car. So I always like to see people take pride in their cars, and you know, what more than showcasing them with, you know, banners and things like that. So I think this is a good place to stop. This is the first coverage of the Honda meet. We'll do a part 2 video for those cars over there. So this was practically, honestly, like an S2000 video, and a few other cars in between. But that's what happens. S2000 people came early. Let's get another take a look at John's beautiful S2000. We actually interviewed him 2 weeks ago, and so now this is the next interview that's coming up. Amazing car. I love it. Once you learn about the details and how long and what it took to build this car, I think you appreciate it even more. We know it's a clean car, we know it's a beautiful car, but once you start hearing about the detail that, you know, and the time and the patience that he needed to go through to be able to execute, I think you guys are gonna appreciate it a lot more. So this is the next interview that's coming up, this beautiful S2000, and so I'm sure you guys are gonna enjoy it as much as I am. So end of part 1 for this Honda meet, man.